This guy. This guy. What an awesome dude. That's Captain Kurt, ladies and gentlemen.
This is a text message I received from one of our students named Novella. I just want to first say sorry for your loss of Mr. Kurt, and just to tell you that he was a wonderful man. Mr. Kurt always believed in me. He was a good role model, and I feel lucky to have been able to create memories with him. From traveling to Albany and him taking me to get my driving permit, he was so happy that I passed. Or even him just throwing the ball back and forth with my son for almost half of his lunch break. Or him making jokes about me finally coming to program, and he said, "Hey, we got Novella 2 days in a row now." Mr. Kurt was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. He was a kind, loving, and caring person. He always gave out compliments and was just so genuine. So I just wanted to say thank you, because he chose to help the youth and push us, and to me that's the bravest and greatest thing anyone I've known has ever did. So I just wanted to send love from my family to yours.
Hey Kirk family and friends, this is Kenneth King. I've been working with Kirk for a few months now, almost a year. I worked on 2 houses on Delavan with Kirk, and he was a pretty nice, he's a pretty nice guy. He bragged about his wife a lot. He was a hard worker. He enjoyed working with the youth.
I was going through a lot at my time at the Youth Build, and I wasn't able to be in construction as much as I wanted to be, but the times that I was, Kurt was always letting me know that I could do it, even if I felt like I wasn't going to be able to. He never doubted me. He was just always there letting you know that, like, it's okay, and he was always in a joking mood. He was always laughing, always smiling. Like, Kurt is my work dad, and sometimes all you need is somebody like that to keep you going. Okay, I had to sneak and make this video. But yeah, Kurt, my boy, used to always tell me how I'm a good worker. I'm one of the best workers. Yeah. Yeah, made me feel like I was good in construction, you know? Man, used to always give us his card to go get some snacks from on site at the store. I'm gonna miss those days for real.
Hi, my name is True Letta Williams. I am a UB intern at the Service Collaborative of Western New York. I've been at the Service Collaborative for about almost 2 months now. I arrived on September 22nd, and my experience there has been great. Everyone there is great. And I actually met an angel, and I want to tell you a story how I met this angel named Mr. Kurt. Now, when I started Service Collaborative, I was in a place of self-doubt. I smiled all the time, but behind my smile was like a lot of pain and confusion, being in school and like taking a transition into where I need to be. When I met Mr. Kurt, he was smiling, and that day I had a long day, and I was smiling back, and then I felt a different smile approach. I wasn't just like smiling, like oddly smiling. I was actually smiling because I realized he connected with me, and he embraced me in the connection of the smile. And he said to me, hi. He asked me my name. I told him my name I was True Letta Williams. And I was a UB student. And he told me what he do, like build houses. I immediately got excited. He asked me, what else do I do outside of here? And I was kind of taken back because I never get asked like what I do outside of like school, and I'm like, I used to be a property manager and I'm a licensed realtor, and his face lit up even bigger, and he was like, do you know Habitat of Humanity is looking for realtors? I think you should do that. Like, he was embracing me, like giving me other options to like seek in my life. Now, once he had me connected, he was like, do you want to see the house on Delavan? And I'm like, yes. Now I'm like a kid in a candy store. And I'm like, yes. Now everything that happened, it didn't even matter no more. In the moment of me talking to Mr. Kurt, I was telling him, I'm like, God don't make mistakes. Sometimes God will put you in places to meet certain people to give you confirmation of what's next. And if I can describe Mr. Kurt in 3 words, I can't. I will have to describe Mr. Kurt in 3 sentences. Mr. Kurt was, number 1, a king. The way he smiled and looked and embraced me with his kindness and love that didn't carry doubt, judgment, or a disconnect, I knew this was like a special kind of individual. Mr. Kurt loved people undeniably. I see how he was with the youth, how the youth was with Mr. Kurt, and I was like, I couldn't wait to like be out there. I couldn't wait to frame the house, and for someone to create on emptiness. And I'm just like knowing this throughout life and being a creative. He was a creative by far. He was a builder. And when I walked through the 2 houses on Delavan, I was just taken back with awe. And then the new build, he was so happy about that new build every day. He made me feel like everything that I was going through and all the self-doubt I was feeling went out the window. And he made me feel like when you are on your purpose and you are in your alignment for what God has you on, every day should be smiling. Every day should be, you should be filled with so much joy that it's undeniable that this is what you love. And that's the energy I got from Mr. Kurt. Undeniable love. Undeniable certainty of where he was, who he was, and how he made people feel, even in a brief moment of meeting him. I will always be grateful, and I will always thank God for allowing me to meet Mr. Kurt, because I believe he was the confirmation I needed. Not just me, every youth in that building, every soul in that building. I believe he was the confirmation for us that when you love something bigger than yourself, you go for it, you go for the best in it, and you don't stop until your last breath. And then you go building for God. So thank you, Mr. Kurt, for what you gave to me, and I'll carry that for a lifetime.
All right, my name is Elijah Sager, and what Kirk will call me is Mr. Bill. For me, he had the utmost respect for me. It's not too much I can say on Kirk. He was the coolest dude in the program. He was always buying us food, taking care of the kids. Like, he took care of me like one of his kids, like basically. Like, he treated everybody equally, no matter what your problem had going on. He always decided to talk kind of stuff. Like, Kirk was a cool dude. I see myself as like, well, I was one of the older kids in the program, so I see myself being like one of the big brothers, kind of like when Kirk was showing me a way to talk to some of the kids in the program, because me and some of the people in the program were going through the same stuff. Like, I've been through some of the same stuff like some of the people in the program have. And Kirk had been through some of the same stuff I talked to him about. So whatever he talked to me about, I try to break it down for people in the program. So Kirk will be dearly missed, man. I love that man. Like, it's like, that's my dad. Like, I called him dad sometimes. Shoot, me and him was cracking up personal jokes and almost rages. Like, he will always be missed dearly, man. No matter what.
Hi, my name is Tiana. I'm a student that goes to Youth Build. I'm also a student who's a part of a construction crew. Kurt's construction crew. Curtis. Mike Kurt Geigler. Curtis was so amazing. He had the best smile, the best jokes, his humor. I'm telling you, you had to laugh. It's like he brought so much joy. He always showed affection. He always told how much he loved us, how much he cared, how awesome we all were. He was just a wonderful, wonderful, amazing instructor. I don't think anyone could have ever asked for a better one.
This is Rasiah. I love Kurt like he was one of my own. He pushed me to move forward, always told me he was proud of me, and helped me enjoy construction. Like, sometimes I just go to youth build just to go to construction. Even if he had to buy me food to help me enjoy it, we always got food and enjoyed construction together.
This is Ms. B, the auntie of Youth Bill, and today we speak your name, Mr. Kurt Big Unc, the man, the mentor, the father figure, the friend. See, some people walk this earth quiet, but their footprints shake entire generations, and that was you. You didn't just show up, you saw our youth. When the world made them invisible, you looked at these young kings and queens like puzzle pieces that weren't broken, just waiting for the right hands to turn them, align them, and fit them into a future they didn't know they deserved. And your hands were steady, patient, intentional. Hands that built houses, yes, but also built confidence, built discipline, built pride in young people who felt life trying to snuff their fire out before even having a chance to burn bright. You were more than staff, more than a colleague. You were the village. Proof that a village doesn't need to be perfect or polished or pretty. It can be mismatched, colorful, loud, scarred, but still solid. And you showed up solid every single day. You didn't just show up for our kids, you loved them. Not the love you clocked in for, but the love you stand 10 toes down in. The love that says, I love you, I see you, and you matter right here. You gave pieces of yourself in every conversation, every joke, every truth, and every hug. And the truth is, you saw us too. In our last conversation, you looked at me quiet and asked, "You good, Miss B?" And I said yes, even though my spirit said no. But you knew that, and you came to check on me anyway, because that's who you were. The one who heard what wasn't spoken, the one who cared without being asked, the glue. You were the glue, the anchor, the morning smile, the you search for, the comic relief, and the staff meeting, the guidance when life got heavy, the arms that understood, the presence that grounded the room. So yes, I question, I ask why. Why take a man who gave the world so much good and leave the ones who don't even try? But now I get it. You didn't leave us empty. You left a legacy. You left lessons. You left life. You left your fingerprints on a whole generation who will carry you in the way they work, the way they love, the way they stand tall, even when life gets loud. You finished your chapter. You completed this house. You took a village of invisible puzzle pieces and made them picture clear, whole and complete. So thank you, Mr. Kurt. They love you. Thank you for the love, the labor, the laugh, the lessons, the leadership, the life you poured into us. We love you. We honor you. And until we meet again, rest easy, Big Unc. Your work lives on in all of us.
I know Kurt would be laughing at me at how long this is taking me. I think this is like 30 takes right now. Kurt is inspiration. we should work together. He taught me so much, and not just about construction. He taught me patience and pride. And I'm just so grateful that I got to wake up every day and enjoy going to work with him. No matter how sore I was or tired I was, I wanted to be right next to him all day, taking in whatever knowledge he had to share. I love you, Captain Kurt, and I appreciate you seeing me, and I will continue to push myself to be better tomorrow than I was today. And that is definitely for you. Catch you on the flip side.
I don't know where to start for this, but Kurt, I just want to say thank you for everything. And I know it's a cliche, but tomorrow really isn't promised. You're one of the coolest people I ever met. I told you this before, though. Like, we always got along, except we only had like one little petty dispute, but we got past it. You were telling me how you were glad to have me back Monday, then I gave you a hug. And it was like a wholesome moment, but just thank you for everything. Thank you for always being you.
Without Kurt, it won't be no construction. Without Kurt, there's not really even a youth build. Kurt really made the day every time that somebody was mad, somebody was sad. Sometimes you go talk to Kurt, Kurt would make them feel completely different about themselves and make them feel better as a person. And personally, Kurt did that for me multiple times. He always made me feel better as a person. And therefore, stating without Kurt, there's not a life in construction. There's not no youth build. And Kurt was a good teacher, but even better as a friend.
Kurt, oh Kurt, where do I even begin? Kurt was the life of everything. Kurt always had a smile on his face. Kurt was amazing. He was the most amazing instructor you could ever ask for. And don't even get me started on those dark humor jokes. They were the best. Hilarious. Hands down. And if you know Kurt, you gotta know him to love him. Because those jokes get to a lot of people. But like I said, you gotta know Kurt to love Kurt. Kurt was the most genuine, loving person ever. And he believed in most of us when we didn't believe in ourselves. For that, I appreciate Kurt. He was what we call the black man in a white man's body. Amazing. Couldn't ask for a better construction instructor.
Honestly, man, it's just dang, like, it's just like crazy. Cause like, I really looked up to Kurt and idolized him. That was my man, that was my dog, that was bro for real. I looked up to him as like a big mentor. He helped me get my OSHA card. I didn't even get to get a job yet. Just lost my TOPS job. I gotta get me a new job. But man, yeah, Kurt, he was a real one. He used to look out, provide for the team, get us waters, napkins. He used to teach us. I helping us with some dollars if we need, for some snacks if we was hungry. He was a real one. He would take us to Tim Hortons. Man, damn, that's my dad, Kurt.
I would love to actually put my voice out there and make this more personalized with a cat pun, but unfortunately I can't bring myself to talk, which is a counterfeit statement because I am now talking. Kurt and I have always had this annoying uncle relationship where we would tease each other over my sister. She was taking construction while I did manufacturing. Even if I wasn't around him much, he was like family to me. I would look forward to his jokes and our who's the better sister wars every time I ran into him in the hallways. He would always feed my sister and taught her so many things, making her feel welcomed, and I'm forever grateful that she had and still has a safe space, an outlet to express herself. Even if he kept a little stoic look walking around, he always stopped to say hi. He was always so joyful and peppy. I'm forever thankful for funny moments, the trips we've gone on, the skills I've learned from him, the memories that I will keep with me. I hope he knows how much those moments meant to me. Ooh. I see the dedication and hard work in my sister, that my sister has now, and that's all from Kurt and the beautiful team we have at Youth Build. I'm so proud of her and myself. I'm so proud of my family here, and we will just go stronger from this. Missing you dearly. With love, Zariana.
Hey y'all, my name is Verico. Kurt meant so much to me. He was more like an uncle. Within these past 2 years, he's done so much with the hugs when we don't even need. We know we need the hugs, with the little rides, with the advices he give. Like, he loved us so much. It didn't make no sense how much he loved us.
Hi, I'm Amari. Kurt, you've been around me since I was pregnant with my baby boy. You didn't want me to do nothing. You was always talking about something. Just sit down. I was like, no, Kurt, I ain't come here for no reason. He was always helping me out. You wanted to I just want you to know.
Adopted you. Uncle Kurt. Uncle Curtis.
Like, he was invited to the cookouts, to the baby showers, to the weddings, like everything. Like, birthday parties. Like, we just love Kurt so much. And we think about you, even though, like, I've graduated from the program. Even whenever I come, he still show love, and he check on me, ask how I'm doing, and he tell us that he's proud of us. And we're going to miss you a lot. And to anybody that, like, even know Kurt, I know that you feel a loss. The world is shining a little dimmer because Kurt is not with us anymore, and he touched a lot of lives and a lot of people. And to be honest, I feel like if you were that loved, like, how could you be sad? Like, Kurt did so much for so many people, and he was loved by so many. So I'm just gonna be happy and appreciate all the times and all the jokes and all the humor, no matter how dark the humor was.
All the little Tim Horton trips.
Everything. Kurt, one of a kind. And
the building the house. Oh my God.
Man, you taught me so much.
So much.
Definitely more than a teacher. Definitely a mentor. Somebody who, you know, is always in your corner, and definitely knows that he cares about you. And he definitely went the extra mile, did so much for so many people, even when he didn't have to. So, thank you for being you, Kurt, and you're definitely loved, and you will absolutely be missed.
Thank you, Kurt.
Thank you, Kurt.
We love you.
We love you, Kurt.
It's Victoria. Mr. Kirk, he was very nice to me. He would always open the door for me in the morning. He was very kind. He helped me when I was going through my mental health situations and stuff like that. He was very nice. And I'm going to miss him.
Kurt meant a lot to me. He was a great teacher from the moment I got here to the moment he left. It'll never be the same without him, but I want to finish this house and make him proud.
Okay, Kurt actually meant a lot to me. I'm not gonna lie. And what I mean by a lot, he was always there when you needed him. He always cracked a joke, made you laugh. He just made everything like 10 times better and funnier than what it usually would be. Like, say you having a bad day and you see him, he gonna light your day up. He basically was the life of the party. Like, you could not miss with him. I always appreciated everything he did for me. Yes, he taught me how to build stuff. He's the reason why I actually chose construction. He actually make that funny. He actually take his time to help us, like, do what we gotta do, and he'd teach us. He just was a good person. Like, he was just a great person. No bad vibes, no nothing. He always had a smile on his face. It was just always a bright light when you see him. Like, and yes, I appreciate him, his laughter, everything he did for me. Love you, Kurt.